been an unforgettable year teaching in Thailand, but there's a whole world out there still waiting for me to see. So I've decided to move on and give South Korea a shot. The goodbyes were bittersweet, but I'll always have fond memories of my time in Surat, Thani. With all my belongings strapped on my two-wheeled moving truck, I set off towards a faraway destination. One pedal at a time, one day at a time, excited to see where the road will lead. This sunset, overlooking Khao Sok National Park, is the perfect start to the trip. I love this place. Sorry, come. I quickly realize I've packed way too much when my kickstand snaps clean in half on day 2. Swimming in the Andaman Sea, where the Indian Ocean meets Thailand's coast, it's hard to imagine I'll be swimming in the Sea of Okhotsk in just a few months. Over encumbered, I finally make it to Renang, where I can shed some weight and make a few adjustments. That's the southernmost tip of continental Myanmar, right there. The Myanmar side of the river couldn't look more different. I've been following the border with Myanmar all morning, and now I'm cycling across the Kra Isthmus, the narrowest point on the Malay Peninsula. It's really been a beautiful couple of days following the coast up. This part of Thailand is really narrow, and there aren't many roads going north and south, so I've seen a lot of cyclists the past couple of days. Had some really interesting conversations. I'm feeling inspired and excited for what lies ahead.
She's the woman that's on your mind. She's the woman that takes your time. She's the woman that's on your mind. She's the woman that takes her time. Yes, I feel sweet emotion every time you're near me. Every time you are near, I said I feel sweet emotion every time you're near me. Every time you are near. She's the woman that's on my mind. She's the woman that takes my time. She's the woman that's on my mind.
Been cycling through endless salt fields like this one here. Really feels like a desert out here. These people are working hard. A lifetime of Thai sunsets would never be enough.
She's the one that takes my time. She's the one that's on my mind. She's the one that's on my mind. Yes, I feel sweet emotion every time you're near me. Every time you are near. And I feel
The strap on my sandals broke this morning. I just finished having breakfast and one of the ladies who was working at that little restaurant offered me her used sandals to take with me. She didn't want them anymore, so feeling extra cute today.
Say it's giving. What's giving? It is giving what? That's so steady.
From Bangkok, I'll head north across the flat, alluvial plains of the Chao Phraya River Basin before the land rises into the mountains of northern Thailand. Prapaton Chetty, the largest chetty in the world. The bridge on the River Kwai, part of the Death Railway built by Allied POWs during World War II. I camped near the waterfall in this national park last night and faced my biggest trial of the journey so far. All my stuff got swarmed by bees. I'm cycling through Thailand's historical heartland, passing temples and city walls that have stood for almost 800 years. I stopped to help a friendly family film a promotional Songkran video for their gas station in exchange for fruit, a cold smoothie, and some insightful conversation.
สวัสดีวันสงกรานต์ขอเชิญชวนทุกท่านมาเล่นน้ำกันที่อำเภอเหนียว
มาเล่นน้ำกันค่ะ
Oh man, I already don't have much left in here. Lone grambling by the phone, box my thought to veer. Glow red blossom into flame. Further in the night, you've been gone way too long. I don't mind.
สัสปะมัจจกะโมตนะตัปตะกะวะตาตะกะหะตะปันทะทะรัสสะปะปะตะสะอัมปะนัมปะนะวะยะวะ
After living in Chiang Mai for 30 years, Pra Ajahn Ranchon moved back to his home in the forests of Phayao, living out of this tent for 2 years and using donations and income from Sakyant tattoos to build this beautiful temple for his community entirely by hand.
And I'll keep burning this way. Pop can flowing pink perfume, dripping sugar sky. Oh damn, she's already done.
This is Thailand. That's Myanmar. And that's Laos. Got the Mekong River right here separating the three.
Dark and tight, you've been gone way too long. I don't mind. Ash and smoky trails are leading into sight. Hot knives, golden lines are fading where you rise. I've been blowing nose as you don't know my name. And I'll keep burning this way.
In northern Thailand and Laos, I ride straight into the burning season. For weeks, the air is thick with smoke from hillside fires, as farmers set fields and hillsides ablaze to clear land. Thank you, Thailand, for everything. After a month on the bike, I spent 2 restful days floating down the Mekong, with Tanom strapped to the roof. The river fades into an ominous curtain of smoke. As I push deeper into Laos, the steep mountains fade into a gray veil of smoke, their outlines barely visible through the haze. From the road, I see flames on distant hillsides, the burning turning the sun into a dim orange glow. Entire slopes are bare and deforested. I can't help but feel like humanity is sleepwalking into a climate catastrophe. Passing through remote mountain villages like this one is both humbling and intensely joyful. Stray dogs and playful children chase after me, laughing as they try to catch up to this strange phalang. I pass people bathing openly at the village water pump, young mothers lifting their newborns' arms to wave me by, and chatty neighbors warming themselves by open roadside fires, pausing their gossip to yell a friendly "Sabaidi!" as I dodge livestock and muddy potholes. I stop to admire the village men working together to build a house for parents younger than me. I've never seen such big smiles in my life. I'm so grateful to be here. After battling some truly brutal climbs, I finally reached the high elevation, level ground of the Chiang Hawang Plateau. In Pan Savan, I stop at a small restaurant where a welcoming man gives me crucial directions for the unmarked roads ahead. Over lunch, he tells me about his grandfather, who fought with the Pathet Lao, coordinating alongside Ho Chi Minh in the fight against the French. During the Vietnam War, the United States dropped the equivalent of a plane load of bombs every 8 minutes, 24 hours a day, for 9 years on Laos, leaving an estimated 80 million unexploded cluster bomblets scattered across the country. Since the war ended, more than 20,000 people in Laos have been killed by these hidden explosives, buried under forests and fields by the region's intense monsoon rains. 40% of the casualties are children, who often mistake bombs as toys. The Plain of Jars is a megalithic landscape of thousands of stone jars scattered across the Chiang Hawang Plateau. They are estimated to be 1,500 to 2,500 years old, roughly contemporary with the Trojan Wars, and their exact purpose remains a mystery. You can see how this is one of the most heavily bombed places on Earth. From Ponsavan, I take 90 miles of unmarked dirt roads between highways to Muang Hiam. The ride is rough and bumpy, and I have to skip several meals before finally making it through. I keep to the road, worried that if I step off, there might be a bomb hidden in the ground. USAID has done some important invisible work to help these vulnerable communities. It's a shame their funding was cut. Every day, I feel a little more ashamed to be an American. Unable to find food for breakfast, I'm invited to share lunch with a Laotian soldier.
I can't help about the shape I'm in.
In the middle of nowhere, my luggage rack snaps in half. Hundreds of miles from the nearest bike shop, I quickly improvise, using zip ties to hold a stick in place as a splint. I can only hope that it holds.
Now when I talk to God, I knew he'd understand. He said, stick by me and I'll be your guiding hand. But don't ask me what I think of you. I might not give the answer that you want me to.
After a rest day in the beautiful town of Nang Kiao, I take a boat upstream to Muang Kua. From there, it's not far to Vietnam. Cycling through the valley of Dien Bien Phu, I can see how exposed the French positions must have been. Low in the basin, surrounded by steep, densely forested mountains. Knowing that much of the Vietnamese supply effort was done by bicycle, pushing and carrying heavy loads up these steep slopes, I can begin to understand just how determined their fight was. It's an incredibly inspiring victory for Vietnam and for humanity.
When she comes to greet me, she is mercy at my feet. Yeah, when I see her pin her charm, she just throws it back at me. Once I dug in her grave to find a better land. She just smiled and laughed at me and took her blues back again. There's a big hard sun beating on the big people.
This guy is the bike mechanic final boss. A fucking legend who welds my rack back together with some old rebar while getting me nick sick on the tobacco pipe. These friendly kids are excited to see me pass through their village. They take me to explore their peach garden, do cannonballs into their pond, and share lunch at their home. I leave them my football as a birthday gift. Life is good. I stood to lose her when I saw what I had done. Bound down and threw away the hours of her garden and her son. So I tried to warn her, I turned to see her weep. 40 days and 40 nights, and it's still coming down me. There's a big hard sun beating on the big people in the big hard world. Oh, there's a big hard sun beating on the big people in the big hard world. Oh, there's a big hard sun beating on the big people in the big hard world. I'm overwhelmed by the hospitality of Vietnamese people. After 4,700 vertical feet of continuous climbing, I stop at this tiny summit shop for a well-earned beer. When the karaoke starts, one beer turns into 2, or maybe 10. It takes every ounce of focus to descend through the fog, hoping to make it to Sapa in one piece. as the Ha Giang Loop twists and climbs through some of Vietnam's most breathtaking mountains. I'm cheered on by a constant barrage of passing motorcycle tours. Seeing the same groups day after day, their cheering grows louder. My legs are tired, but weeks of climbing mountains have left me feeling strong.
Broken count, so I broke a sweat. I bought some things that I sort of regret about now. Broke your glasses, but it broke the ice. You said that I was an asshole and I paid the price. Broken hearts, one broken necks. I've done some things that I want to forget, but I can't. Broke my face and ran out of time.
Yo, what's up, man?
Sometimes I'm so full of shit that it should be a crime. Broke a promise 'cause my car broke down. Such a classic excuse, it should be bronze by now. Broke up and I'm relieved somehow. It's the end of the discussions that just go round and 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 should have been anyway. No way, no way, that's right, that's right.
I complete the Ha Giang Loop in 4 days, but come down with a fever and need a few days to rest and catch up on job applications. I accept a position in Busan. Now the challenge is just getting there. Next stop, Hanoi. When my free hub jams in the middle of nowhere, ChatGPT helps me diagnose the problem and make a quick adjustment. Enough to get me 40 miles to the next city without shifting or coasting. The local bike shop says they can't help, but they call up a local kid, known as a bicycle savant, who escorts me to his house and fixes it in 5 minutes. Thanks to him, I'm back on the road the next day.
đừng nói với tôi chung tình. Đời biết sao mà hứa, đời biết chung chọn kia, niềm khát khao mộng mơ. Lời nói ái anh chiều mến là những phút giây oan tình. Nhiều lúc sách ra lòng ta mà cớ sao người vẫn tìm đến nơi lưu đày vào trong mơ triền miên. Yêu đương là nghĩa gì đâu, như cơn gió đưa lá vàng rơi rụng. Tình yêu ơi đến làm chi khi hình đắm say lạnh. Tình có khác chi dòng nước, là lưng cuốn trên qua cầu. Rồi những khi chiều vắng, tình đã trao lời đắng, lòng chết theo cơn sầu. Tình ơi ta chào
Taking the ferry past Haiphong port, I imagine the imposing Soviet ships in the harbor, unloading supplies that would travel overland along the Ho Chi Minh Trail. Through sections of Laos I cycled back in October to support the war effort in South Vietnam. The sheer scale of that journey, ships to port, trucks to jungle trails, brave men and women hauling crates on bicycles and nighttime truck relays through mountains and monsoons, leaves me in awe.
đừng nói với tôi thề ước, đừng nói với tôi chung tình. Lời nói ái chiều mến là những phút giây oan tình. Nhiều lúc sách ra lòng ta bằng cớ sao người vẫn tìm đến nơi vào trong mơ triền miên.
On the 50th anniversary of the end of the Vietnam War and the reunification of the country, I wait in line to see Ho Chi Minh's preserved body in his mausoleum, then join the crowd celebrating outside.
Lưng cuốn trên qua cầu. Tình ơi ta chào
After 6,000 memorable miles together, I sailed on home in Hanoi. I'll be buying a new bike in Japan. After more than a year in the jungles of Southeast Asia, Japan immediately feels different. I'm excited to be in a new country. On my first day, I buy a new whip, but after visiting nearly every bike shop in Fukuoka, I realize I'll have to carry my gear in a backpack until I can track down a front rack. I end the night setting up camp on the beach, enjoying sushi and a beer. After several cold nights without a sleeping bag and humbling days wearing a heavy backpack, I finally tracked down a front rack in Hiroshima after visiting every bike shop along the way. Here, humanity unleashed its most devastating creation, claiming the lives of 135,000 people and altering the course of history. I stand in the rain, imagining the mushroom cloud and the horrors that followed.
I stopped into a church that I passed along the way. Well, I had to get down on my knees and I began to pray. Don't you know the preacher gave me cause? Cause he knows I'm gonna stay. Oh, California man. On such a winter's day, on such a winter's day, if I didn't tell her that I could leave her today, I'd still
The Shimanami Kaido, a stunning route of bridges and islands stretching across the Seto Inland Sea, connecting Honshu and Shikoku.
I'd still be that California dreamer. I'm searching for my mind, searching for something that needs me here on this California dreamer. Dream on, dream on. Something's holding me here in LA. Something's holding me here in LA. I'd like to know. I'd like to know. That my daddy leaves something behind that I've got to find. I'd like to know. I'd like to know. I'm still a California dreamer. Dream on, dream on, dream on.
My days cycling Shikoku are some of my favorites in Japan. Along the way, I stopped to talk with the many pilgrims walking the famous 88 temple loop around the island.
Oh, granddad, I laughed at all his words. Thought he was a better man, spoke of Wham's way. Said the trap you used you before you even know. Love is blind, far too kind. Don't ever let it show. Wish that I knew what I know now. When I was younger,
A particularly beautiful sunset ride along the coast brings me to tears.
stronger.
overwhelmed with a growing sense of guilt for the privilege of having such an incredible adventure.
Backstage, back on it, just in rooms of gray. Come on strong for too long, make you feel the man. Your love is blind, you soon will find you're just a boy again.
Unable to sleep, I spend a clear night gazing at the stars and connect with my mom for an enjoyable phone call.
Water lips, get her cheek makes you wonder who you are. You want some more as you're fast asleep, leaves you twinkling with the stars. Oh, poor young grandson, there's nothing I can say. You have to learn just like me, and that's the hardest way. Ooh la la.
Ferrying and island hopping back to Honshu, I visit the iconic Hameji Castle, my favorite castle in Japan.
I knew what I know now. When I was younger, I wish that I knew what I know now. When I was stronger.
Next, I crisscross my way through the famous and historic cities of Japan's Kansai region. In Osaka, I'm frustrated to learn that my diploma has to make the long journey back to the US for a signature. This is a well-traveled piece of paper, following me through 7 countries.
see. No matter what you say, no matter what you say, move along. There's nothing left to see. Just about it. Nothing left to see. A couple more for breakfast, a little more for tea, just to take the edge off, just to take the edge off. Move along.
From Kyoto, I begin my journey on the Nakasendo Road, the ancient samurai postal route that winds through the mountains connecting Edo, present-day Tokyo, and Kyoto.
Just about it. Pouring down the street. Move along. There's nothing left to see. Just about it. Nothing left to see.
My first time seeing snow since Colorado. Making my way through surfing towns in Kanagawa, I have a funny conversation with a lady who is excited to show me pictures of her taxidermied dog in Kurihama Bay, where U.S. Commodore Matthew Perry landed with his black ships in 1853, changing the trajectory of East Asian history. Cycling across Tokyo, the world's largest metro area, home to about 38 million people, doesn't feel as crowded as riding through Bangkok or Ho Chi Minh City. But when I get a flat tire at Shibuya Crossing, I have to make an awkward tube change in front of thousands of people.
Going through pages and looking down lines and lines. Space of your life is only passing you by.
In Fukushima, scars are still visible from the 2011 earthquake and tsunami.
Space child ages as he turns.
My offline maps lead me straight into the Fukushima nuclear exclusion zone, where entire towns were abandoned after the meltdown, and residents still haven't been able to return. It feels like cycling through an apocalypse, and I'm worried I've exposed myself to radiation. Luckily, everyone from this elementary school survived. $18,000 people lost their lives in this earthquake and tsunami.
World spinning by makes clouds in your eyes and eyes. And the space of your life is only passing you by.
Reaching the northern tip of Honshu, I board a ferry to Hokkaido, Japan's northern and most remote island, a vast wilderness home to just 3% of the nation's population.
Got a symbol in my driveway. I've got $100 million friends. Got you a brand new weapon. Let's see how destructive we can be. Got a brand new set of stencils. I've been connecting all the dots. Got my plans in a Ziploc bag to see how got a light bulb full of anger, and I can switch it on and off. Situations, it can be so bright. I can't believe how pathetic we can be. Got a perfect set of blueprints. I'm gonna build somebody else.
Making a quick stop in Sapporo for some bike maintenance, I'm back on the road the next day.
Without his will, I've got a phosphorescent secret, but don't you tell nobody else.
The gear I packed in Thailand leaves me unprepared for Hokkaido's weather. This day is very cold.
We'll be talking about all the clues they got. They just ain't no use. They got
child, crawling on your knees toward him. Make mom so proud, but your voice is too loud. We like to watch you laughing, picking insects off plants. No time to think of consequences. Control yourself, take only what you need from it. The family of trees wanted to be haunted. The water is warm, but its enemy shivers. A baby is born, crying out for its
Camping at Cape Nosapu, Japan's easternmost point. If it weren't so foggy, I would have been the very first person in the country to see the sunrise that day.
Decisions I made, decisions to make, and not what wouldn't hurt a lot. Enjoy yourself, take only what you need from him. The family of trees wanted to be haunted. Control yourself, take only what you need from him. The family of trees wanted to be haunted.
I wake to views of the Russian-occupied Kuril Islands, taken from Japan by the Soviet Union in the brief days between the atomic bombings and Japan's formal surrender.
Control yourself, take only what you need from him. The family of trees wanted to be haunted. Control yourself, take only what you need from him. Oh, oh, the family of trees wanted to be haunted.
Just went for a swim in the Sea of Okhotsk. I think today is my first time ever making a snow angel and swimming in the ocean in the same day.
Cape Soya, the northernmost point in Japan.
So don't get big idea. Then I'm gonna
I meet Joe at a campsite, and we cycle to Sapporo together.
It's currently 3:30 a.m. in Sapporo. The sun is just starting to come out. I've been looking for my phone for the last 3, 4, 5 hours. Got a little too drunk and somehow managed to find it.
I find a box for my bike, and I ride to the airport, heading back to Fukuoka, where I'll wait for my South Korean visa to process.
Take me to the docks, there is a ship without a name there, and it is sailing to the middle of the sea. Water there is deeper than anything ever seen. Jump right in and swim until you're free. I will remember your face, 'cause I am still in love with that place.
Nagasaki. One bomb, 74,000 lives. The East China Sea. I've officially cycled the entire length of Japan.
Money came like rain into your hands while you were waiting for that cold old promise to appear. People in the churches started singing about their heads. He said, my God is a good God and he cares. I will remember your face, 'cause I am still
7 months in the making, my Korean visa is finally approved. Time to say goodbye to Japan and set sail for Busan, my new home.
I've got a plan. I've got an atlas in my hands. I'm gonna turn. When I listen to the lessons that I've learned, I've got a plan. I've got an atlas in my hands. I'm gonna turn.
Training doesn't start for another 10 days, just enough time to cycle to the DMZ. Korea's bike paths spoil me. I pedal across Daegu, a city of 2.5 million, without hitting a single traffic light.
I think you'll get used to it, and you just don't get it. You keep it copacetic, and you learn to accept it. You know you're so pathetic, and you just don't get it. You keep it copacetic, and you learn to accept it. You know you're so pathetic, and you don't. When you don't. When you don't. When you don't. Born to be down. I think that I've said this before now. Born to be down. What good is confidence? And you just don't get it.
I meet Jin at a convenience store outside Andong, and she invites me to spend the night with her family. We head back into town to catch a play before returning to their farm. She's fascinating to talk to and teaches me so much about life in Korea. Reaching the coast, I meet Cypher Lee, a Taiwanese cyclist, as we take shelter from the rain. We camp together for the night before heading in opposite directions. Bicycles aren't allowed up to the DMZ, so I hitch a ride on the 60th birthday party bus to get a glimpse into North Korea.
야, 나 영어.
As the sun is setting, I run into Cypher Lee again, and he decides to try keeping up with me the next day.
Fuck you. Our love was lost. Hey, hey, where'd you go? Well, now we found.
Doing a happy dance. I got this shit spoken. Doing a happy dance. Doing a happy dance. Yeah.
Where'd you go? What'd you do? How the hell you made me fall in love with you?
Hard for me. That's a big one.
All I got is this damn song, so I can feel, but I can't touch. You said my love was a bit.
We have a nice feast before I'm back on my own for the final miles of the journey.
Hey, I'm a fucking workaholic with a passion in my heart. Treating rapping as an art, which I have to be a part of. I just copped a new car to hear it start up. Try to do the right thing and please come on. All I want to know is where the fuck did you have to go? I've been waiting on you, baby. Why don't you leave and come on home? I can't be in my dream, going all around the globe. No, you said you think you love me. You need to let me know. So I've been fucking all these hoes, and I've been blowing all this cash. Cause baby, this just the beginning, and I'ma make all of it back. Where'd you go? What'd you do? How the hell you made me fall in love with you? And then you leave, now you're gone. All I got is this damn song, so I can feel, but I can't touch. You said my love was a bit too much. Broke my heart, can't find no crush, so why don't you?
Pedaling down a random road in northern Vietnam, I met Rick, a Dutch cyclist who had been on the road for 400 days. I asked if after so long, he ever got bored of life on two wheels. He didn't hesitate. He said no, that he loved every single day he had the freedom to ride. In these last days of my own journey, I know exactly what he meant. This adventure has been unforgettable, and I'm deeply grateful for the chance to live it. But I don't feel finished. I still want to keep pedaling.
I think I'll take all that. Where'd you go? What'd you do? How the hell you made me fall in love with you? And then you leave, now you're gone. All I got is this damn song, so I can feel, but I can't touch. You said my love was a bit too much. Broke my heart, can't find no crush, so why don't you come on back home? Yeah. And it gets no better than this. Yeah, it gets no better than this. Yeah, it gets no better. Yeah, it gets no better. Yeah, it gets no better. This shit forever. Get no better. Get no better. Yeah, get no better. Yeah, this shit forever. Bum 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 bum. You can cut it here, and then we're done.